Hello, my name is Craig Cook at Law Offices of Craig L. Cook, and we service both Arkansas and Oklahoma in regards to medical malpractice cases. Medical malpractice cases can range from a range of different fact scenarios, but we're going to talk about some of the specific fact scenarios today. What are the legal implications of bed sores as a form of medical malpractice? Some of the common searches are medical malpractice bed sores, legal consequences bed sores. So when you're talking about bed sores, and this can occur in the higher level of care. I have several of these cases that came in where it's actually on a neurology floor. A lot of times it's in a not necessarily in a hospital, but in a physical therapy place. You can also have them on other specialty floors in the hospital. It should never occur to a person when you're in a hospital or a physical therapy place when you don't have a significant pre-health condition that causes you more susceptible to those. In other words, you're there, you're otherwise healthy, except for the one reason you're in the hospital. How can falls in medical facilities be considered medical malpractice? You have a situation where a person falls due to the fact that the fall interventions or fall assessments are not being followed. In other words, the nurses are not making sure that you don't have the interventions to prevent you from falling, or they don't do the proper assessment to begin with when you go into that particular facility. How does short staffing in medical facilities lead to medical malpractice? Common searches are medical malpractice, short staffing, short staffing legal implications. Short staffing is an issue that is cross-colonized between all areas of medical malpractice. In fact, if you had to do what's called a root cause analysis, which basically means what's a common theme in falls, bed sores, sepsis, is that you don't have the proper care, proper staffing to be able to take care of the patients. Staffing runs in all those areas, but it also is a direct or can lead directly to all the medical malpractice issues you see, like falls, bed sores, and sepsis. So if you have a short staffing issue, you have an issue probably in a lot of other areas. If you notice that you're short staffed, if you notice there's a lot of patient to nurse ratio, you're going, sooner or later, you're going to have something adverse happen to that particular loved one or patient in the hospital that shouldn't have happened. What are the signs and legal considerations of sepsis as a result of medical negligence? Common searches, sepsis, medical malpractice, legal action for sepsis, negligence. Most of the time if you get septic while you're in a higher level of care, and what I mean by higher level of care is a hospital, the neurology wing, maybe the PT wing, or in a separate facility when you're in a physical therapy facility outside the hospital. The reason that you have sepsis is you don't have proper monitoring of the patient, and that usually occurs as a result of the short staffing. So if you have a situation where your loved one becomes lethargic, non-responsive, unexplained fever, a turn for the worse for reasons other than why they're in there in that facility to begin with, you need to look at sepsis as that particular cause, and that is usually as a result of not having enough staff, not being taken care of, not monitoring. If you have any of these things in regards to indications of medical malpractice, please contact us at the Law Offices of Craig L. Cook at 479-783-8000, or contact via the website, or send me an email directly to me, Craig@lawofficesofcraiglcook.com. Thank you.